Irfan, what's it been like since the youth setup came back at the start of April?
It's been really full on, very busy. All the youth teams have been back training again twice a week at the LFA, and the games programme has started with the leagues. Some of the leagues with the age groups have condensed the leagues with smaller groups of teams to get the fixtures in. Some of them have stayed the same. We've had some success with the under-16s, Ben Foster, Lewis and John Adamson winning the under-16s national JPL Shield, so hats off to them, congratulations. And we've also formed this newly under-21s group that's taking part in this Northwest under-21s competition.
Yeah, talk a little bit about that side, because the makeup of it's quite interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, so what that is, it's our best players in that age group coming together from different teams within the pathway, because some of these players can play with four different teams in the pathway. Andy Priest has been absolutely instrumental in managing the game time, helping put this group together. So effectively, most of them are younger players, so it's under 21s, but most of them are like 17, 18, some even 16. And as you've seen, myself, Andy and Jamie have been doing separate training sessions with this newly formed group to prepare us for this competition. And on match days, myself, Jamie and Andy have been taking the games. And what we've been trying to do is give them that first team environment, that exposure that they'd get in the first team. So if any of them do go up into the first team, they're familiar with what we're trying to do. We've tried to implement first team principles in the way we go about doing things from Jamie, Andy and myself.
And obviously it's been a busy month for you personally as well, with Ramadan and obviously Eid coming up this week too.
Yeah, I mean, so we have Hus, who's from Muslim background, who's been fasting, training and playing, so credit to him, hats off, for such a big commitment. It's a holy month for us Muslims where we fast throughout the month. It's obligatory on us. Obviously people who are female and pregnant, people who are ill, people who are old, the young, they're exempt from it. However, everyone else who's healthy, so obligatory on us to fast is a commandment from God. For example, this morning I was up at like 2-3 in the morning. I had my last meal just between 2 and half 2, and I'll be having my next meal now about 9 o'clock this evening. So as you can see, it's long hours throughout the day. And as I mentioned about Hus, who's been training, playing and fasting, it's probably been seen all over the world that it's well been publicised about Muslim players in the Premier League that have been fasting and playing, and some of the games have been stopped as well for the players to open the fast. For Fafana at Leicester, Kouyaté at Palace, and then Kante fasting in their respective Champions League semi-finals. And I think Kante covered about just over 11 kilometres in his game against Real Madrid, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, for a human being to do that on a fast, hats off to him, but what a commitment and what an achievement.